questions?
Do we have a pre-grant thing?
No, it has not been submitted.
Oh.
I thought that wasn't due till,
It's
Well-
not due, but we kind of asked that the budget be put in there so we can kind of.
well, I can give you sort of an outline. It's not in the format that you guys have there, but it's in the same, sort of the same, but I can give these to you.
Perfect, this is what they wanted.
Is this what the, okay. I just haven't done it online yet.
This was the idea, was this is all you needed to do.
Oh.
See,
Hey, you know.
you did the right thing here.
You did the program without knowing it.
Yeah, I did the program without knowing it.
You're thinking the same way we're thinking.
Maybe that just kind of outlines everything that we're, all the different elements that we're going to do. And we're just excited. We appreciate all that you guys do for us and allow us to.
Rob, how have you felt about the billboards? Since you introduced them, whenever I go to Idaho Falls, I notice them purposefully because I like them.
Well,
But that's been how many years running
This will
now?
be the
3 or 4?
This will be the 4th year of those, and the other thing is, you know, I ask a lot of our lodging folks to add, like they'll have a kind of a one-sheet paper that has all the billboards on it and says, "Have you seen our billboards?" And it's sort of a way to engage them in some conversation. Say, "Hey, by the way, are you staying here because of these, or is this why you stopped?" And the reports that I get back from a lot of our lodging folks is that it really is. It has drawn a lot of people. And when I talked about bus tours, there's a lot of tours that are coming through that have seen the billboards and are like, oh, maybe we can, you know, maybe we could add this to one of our days instead of just bypassing Idaho Falls altogether. Maybe they'll have us as a night or two. So they've been very effective. And the number of people that we get through our visitor center and things and that are talking about these does bring up a lot of chatter and things. We felt that that's probably been the most effective form of advertising that we can do instead of, for Idaho Falls, the display ads in a magazine just, I mean, we do it with the state visitors guide, and that's great. But some of these others, we just haven't felt that that's been on the market for the folks that we really trying to drive in. We're trying to get them as they're coming.
Your job is for the whole region or area Idaho Falls, but you talked about the additional guest rooms coming to Idaho Falls in the sense of, okay, we've got to go back and fish in some of the streams that we haven't had to for a while.
Right, and I think once those all get built out, we're going to have to kind of maybe go back and look at some of the different things that we're doing. But until those are all built out, I think what we've been doing the last few years, I think we're going to continue to do that for a while, and then start doing some more research as to how we can maybe be more effective in some other areas. But at this point, until those are all built out, I think we're okay in what we're doing. But you're right, we are going to have to go and look at some other avenues.
I don't know, with the Riva coming, it might generate more than you're even building for now.
Well, yeah, I mean, unfortunately in life, you know, when you see something that's really good, then you saturate it with so much, you know. And so I think that's unfortunately what's happening in Idaho Falls, and everybody saw such a good thing. They saw all these hotel chains and things, like, oh, it's a great thing there. We should really build hotels. Well, now we're going to. But I think, you know, business is a huge component of our hotel stays, and will continue, especially with government and lab-related things. But I'm still not sure how that's going to affect our. Obviously, those occupancy rates are going to go down.
Tell me a little bit more about this Downtown Development Corporation. You said you market events in the newspaper. What kind of events do you market there?
Well, the Downtown Development Corporation, there's a district. It's called the Cultural District in historic downtown Idaho Falls, and throughout the summer, they have anywhere from all kinds of events, from a food show called like the Taste of Idaho, from events on the river, concerts on the green, an art show, a youth, they call it the Snake River Youth Jam, is a way to get children and things. There's just all kinds of events that happen along there, and we're also really trying to tout a lot of the different things that are happening in historic downtown, from the Colonial Theater to the museums to the art galleries and all those kinds of things. So trying to get those people as another attraction is our downtown area. You can go and experience culture, good food, shopping, all those kinds of things.
Thank you.